Please, you should be an active member of the association before you become an officer. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. It is really our prayer and our desire as advocated by our NAPSSPHIL director. Let us make NAPSSPHIL as a professional organization recognized by the National Educators Academy of the Philippines and Professional Regulations Commission. By God's grace, hopefully next Congress we are already licensed in that concerns. No? It was reiterated by our NAPSSPHIL director, Shena. To provide vision and direction in upholding the learner's right, the basic quality education, promoting safety, health, and well-being in the new normal through excellent school leadership and management. We are school principals, therefore let us be best in our own respective schools. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Welcome and enjoy NAPSSPHIL and Bora experiences.
And also to give us inspiring message, we have a very dynamic and energetic and highly esteemed speaker next to Sir Rolito Diaz Serial, our very own Regional Director, the home champions of Region 6 Western Visayas. Let us give our hand a warm round of applause to Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, CESO 3.
Thank you. And to one of the highly notable personalities of the Department of Education, Honorable Tulisito MC Umali Esquire, CESO 1. I'd like to correct President Carlito. Si Yusek is CESO 1, the highest CESO rank in the career executive service. Dinemote mo ba? To the officers of NAPSSPHIL and to all the participants, mayong hapon kaniyong tanan. I think almost all of you understand Bisaya, no? Okay. Welcome to Region 6, and we claim that DepEd Region 6 is the home of the champions. And we are guided by our regional mantra that if we claim that DepEd Region 6 is the home of the champion, this is where every child is a champion. If we claim that in the Department of Education, there has to be inclusivity, everybody is important. So we take note that all indigenous children are champions, all ALS learners are champions, and those children with special needs are also considered champions. And by being champions, it's not only winning in competitions, but if you know how to lift finger to make a difference in the Department of Education, you are considered champions. And in DepEd Region 6, we have 21 schools divisions. Boracay is part of the division of Aklan. And we have 15 city divisions and 6 provincial divisions. And we have 44 public schools, 1,010 private schools, and we have 2,099,662 learners, 72,124 teaching personnel, and 9,383 non-teaching personnel. And while you are in the home of the champions, you are my captured listeners, I am very proud to inform everyone that DepEd Region 6, which is the home of the champions, is the home of the first 26 DepEd-run farm schools in the country. Republic Act 10618 mandates the establishment of the rural farm schools in the country. And when I reported to office in Region 6, I want to adhere to that Republic Act, which mandates everyone in the Department of Education to establish farm schools. And we started this school year, and we have now 26 farm schools with 1,710 learners enrolled. And all of them received tablets, and our Curriculum and Learning Management Division supports by looking into the kind of curriculum that a farm school should have. And other regions are now coordinating with the office because they want also to do benchmarking on how we started with our farm schools. It's just a realization that during the pandemic, only those who have food on the table are not so bothered by the pandemic. So if you have alubate, malunggay, butangan ng asin, daog na. But those who are so dependent on salary, medyo affected during the pandemic. And I told myself, if we instill in the minds of our learners agricultural productivity and rural development, we could really see in them personal transformation. So, ang enrollment, madouble next year, and so on. So, eradication of poverty and hunger in DepEd Region 6 would be very possible. I was elated yesterday because right now, the school division superintendents are in Baguio City for the Philippine Association of School Superintendents Convention. And I was elated yesterday because Undersecretary Repsi Escobedo reported the 26 farm schools of Region 6. Aside from the farm schools, we also have the first School Heads Academy in the country. Why are we establishing this in coordination with the National Educators Academy of the Philippines? Because many times, di ba, maraming reklamo, ang principal, kulang sa training, kulang sa mga ganyan. And then, ang tanong ko, what have we done in the Department of Education? So locally, we have started our initiative in establishing the first ever School Heads Academy. So we have now our scholars in partnership with the local colleges and universities. They are now in the confines of the universities. After they can finish their 15 to 18 units, magkakaroon sila ng re-entry plan. And they defend the plan, and then after that, we will issue the completion certificate. And we're coordinating with the National Educators Academy of the Philippines so that that certificate could already be used during reclassification. So after the completion rites, they will also finish their MA and doctoral degrees in the same universities, with the hope that in the morrows to come, there will be no principals in DepEd Region 6 who are not completers of the School Heads Academy. While you are in the home of the champions, while you are in Boracay, I invite everyone to be parachutes. If you will be parachutes, remember NAPSSPHIL has really thought of this after the pandemic, or hindi pa after pala, we are still having the pandemic, after 2-year rest of our respective travels, NAPSSPHIL has thought of gathering you in Boracay Island. So this is an opportunity, and we should thank NAPSSPHIL, headed by our advisor, no? Our advisor, consultant, ang tawag ni Yusek sa atin, advisor, consultant, the wind beneath the wings of NAPSSPHIL, Honorable Tonisito Umali, for bringing us here. No? So let us be parachutes God are the days that principals would say, ganun talaga ang DepEd, ganito talaga, o tingnan mo, mga ganyan. So palaging reactive, hindi ka responsive. But if you are parachutes, if you open, you will fly. Remember, the hardest thing to open is a closed mind. So when you are participating in this convention, open your minds. Do not just learn from the lectures, but you can learn from the person beside you, from the experiences while you are in Boracay. So bawal yung tulog-tulog dyan, because sleeping is a rehearsal to death. Sige, open your eyes. Be parachutes principals. Aside from that, optimize possibilities. What are these possibilities? Possibilities for you to learn. Many things will be learned by you, and these things do not necessarily come from books. But when you listen to the speakers later, Yusek Umali will talk, Director Shena will talk, prepare your notebooks. No, bawal yung tulog-tulog dyan, ha? Even though yung iba kakarating lang, and then wag matulog muna. Radiate positivity. No? Positive, not with COVID, but use radiate positivity. Bawal ang nega sa NAPSSPHIL na convention. Yung mga maraming reklamo. If you have concerns, the officers are here. No? While andito si Yusek Umali, you have special concerns, our Yusek is very approachable. So, radiate positivity. Walang magrereklamo. Enjoy lang. Diba? Next, activate minds for innovation. A principal should be innovative. So this gathering is your opportunity for you to be innovative, to introduce great ideas when you go back to your respective stations. Ipapakita sa mga teachers natin na hindi sayang ang pinapirmahan ni Yusek Umali na chargeable against local funds. So, talagang hindi yan masayang, because show to your teachers na galing ako sa NAPSSPHIL and I have learned a lot. So, activate minds for innovation. So, wag lang kayo sumasama sa mga same division. Look for other regions. Learn from them so that you can create, you can really tickle your creative minds. Aside from that, cultivate inclusivity. So it was mentioned a while ago, inclusivity should be part in the Department of Education. Walay pilit-pilit. All learners should be part in the educational endeavor. Achieve excellence. A principal, di na siya principal suspect. The principal should always be excellent. Especially kung may EDD ka, PhD, o bali ka pa system na i-appoint, sige, appoint na niya. Then, without excellence. There is no mediocrity. The word mediocrity is not part of being a principal. And the last one,